An explosive new allegation has surfaced from the Epstein Files, this time involving an anonymous tip made to the FBI on the very day Jeffrey Epstein was arrested. The unclassified document, released by the U.S. Justice Department, details a disturbing claim about a conversation allegedly overheard between Epstein and U.S. President Donald Trump. On Friday, the U.S. Department of Justice released a new tranche of documents under the Epstein Files Transparency Act, a congressional mandate requiring the publication of nearly all materials tied to the federal investigation into the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Among the files is an unclassified FBI crisis intake form dated July 8, 2019, the day Epstein was arrested and charged with sex trafficking of minors. The document, labeled EFTA 000-95502, summarizes an anonymous tip submitted to the FBI alleging previously undisclosed interactions between Epstein and several high-profile figures. According to the intake form, the unnamed caller told the FBI she overheard a private conversation between Epstein and Donald Trump. The caller claimed she overheard Trump describing a recent overseas visit, allegedly saying that a sheik had given his virgin daughter to him. The document states that Epstein allegedly responded approvingly, with the two men discussing young women in graphic terms. These claims are allegations only, originating from an anonymous tip, and are not corroborated by law enforcement findings. The caller alleged the conversation occurred while waiting aboard a private plane bound for Palm Beach, Florida, shortly after the September 11, 2001 attacks. She claimed Epstein, Trump, Ghislaine Maxwell, herself, and others were traveling together for the weekend. According to the document, the caller said she became so disturbed by what she overheard that she left Epstein's residence early upon arrival. She further alleged seeing a partially nude young woman emerge from a bathroom closet, hearing laughter from other girls, and realizing, in her words, what occurred when Ghislaine wasn't around. Again, none of these claims have been independently verified. The same FBI intake form includes unredacted references to several other figures previously linked to Epstein, including convicted accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell, former Duchess of York Sarah Ferguson, and billionaire financier Leon Black. The caller alleged that Ferguson and Black had visited Epstein's private island, Little St. James, claims that are not accompanied by criminal accusations in the document. Appearing in the Epstein files does not mean wrongdoing, and the DOJ has repeatedly emphasized that the material includes unverified public submissions. Trump has consistently denied any wrongdoing related to Epstein and has not been charged, investigated, or accused of a crime by law enforcement. In a statement issued via a White House spokesperson, the Justice Department warned that the released files may include false or sensationalist claims, noting that all public submissions to the FBI were included to comply with the act. The statement reads in part, "These claims are unfounded and false, and if they had a shred of credibility, they would have been weaponized already." The DOJ also clarified that some submissions may include fabricated or misleading information. Still, the timing and contents of the document have reignited scrutiny, particularly because the FBI tip was submitted in July 2019, more than a year before the 2020 election. As millions of Epstein-related pages continue to be reviewed and released, the documents underscore how wide Epstein's social circle was and how unresolved questions still surround his influence, his associates, and who ultimately escaped accountability. For now, the allegation remains exactly what it is, an unproven claim preserved in a federal record now exposed to public view.